I wanted to talk to you today about a couple of things. I wanted to talk to you about how to push. One of my best friends and business associates, he says, you have a gift for doing what you don't want to be doing. You have a gift for when things are falling apart around you, or when the kids are sick, or when you've got a million things going. You have a gift for being able to keep going. And so our code for that now has become push. You know, I'm pushing today. And the reason this topic kind of came up, and I hope you'll hang with me 6-7 minutes today. The reason this topic came up is because, honestly, of what's going on in our nation, in our world right now. We are at a loss of human life. You know, we are at a division, a huge division in our country, in our world, and it doesn't matter what side any of us fall on. There is division, and we need to recognize that. And those of us that are what HSP, which stands for highly sensitive person, if you are one, you know you are one. I'm also highly empathetic. We may seem like we're joyful all the time. We may seem like the silver lining people, but the fact is, when things like this happen, and I'm right next to Dallas, guys, so I'm right in the heart of a lot that's going on. The funerals start today for the officers, as a matter of fact. It can be heavy. And so what happens is you say, why should I work on pursuing my goals? What does it matter? Or this is silly that I am, trying to book a party or schedule a video call when so much heaviness and so much hurt and so much anger is going on, and we feel so helpless. And what I would say is, number one, we got to get out of the bed. We got to get out of the bed. We've got to push. P-U-S-H. And of course, I made that an acronym. But push is when you don't feel like doing it and you have to do it. So here's why we must do it. Small business owners and goal setters and people moving for change, we are where change starts in our world. We are who funds change, who finances the help and the support for victims. We are where it starts. So we do not have the luxury of curling up in a fetal position in the corner and crying and whining and moaning about the state of things. This is when our feet hit the pavement. This is where we leverage our skills, our products, our services, our messages, our money, and we affect change. This is what we do. And so I want to encourage you today. First of all, I want to tell you that I'm heavy. I'm heavy, and we're hurting as a nation, and it's real. And I'm not making light of that at all. I have 4 children growing up in this nation, and I have a dear friend who is a police chief, and I have friends on all sides of the Black Lives Matter issue. I have friends raising amazing young Black men that are in fear right now, and I get it. I can't feel it. I mean, I'm not there with you, but it's heavy. It's hard. So what do? We have to push. We have to get up and get to work anyway. We have to get up and move our bodies anyway. We have to move towards our goals anyway, because remaining stagnant and still helps no one. It helps no one. It helps no cause. It helps no voice. It helps no change. We have to be that change that we wish to see. So, all right, push. P-U-S-H. Now, these may seem silly to you, but I can promise you, whether you're dealing with massive emotional upheaval because of your own health, if you are dealing with ongoing depression and chemical imbalance, if you're dealing with grief in your family, loss in your family, community issues, global issues, maybe you're just dealing with PMS and that's a real thing for you, or maybe postpartum depression, or maybe your marriage has just split, whatever it is that you're dealing with, guys, these are things I have to do multiple times a month. I almost hate to be that honest with you. I know you want to think that this is me all the time. And when it is me, and when it's the me that you see, you have to know that sometimes I'm pushing. Sometimes I'm pushing, and this is what this stands for. P. P stands for power up. And how does Carrie do that? How do we do that? Well, first of all, sometimes it means I pretend. I pretend until I feel it. I did not want to get up this morning. I did not want to set the alarm. I did not want to do what I need to do today. I have several interviews today, several classes to teach today, and I just wasn't feeling it. So you have to push. That means power up. You shower, you shave, you put on something you feel cute in or feel skinny in, or maybe you feel even a little Heidi in. You have to do those things. Fuel your body in a really smart way. Drink your water, take your caffeine. You guys know I love to post about coffee. And that's just because it's part of my routine. But you have to pretend sometimes. Am I pretending to be connected to you right now? No. I am pretending to want to do my job today. I really don't want to do my job today. But I am going to fake it till I make it, so to speak. I'm going to get up and move through the actions as if I want to. When we are stuck, when we are paralyzed, it's because we are inactive. It's because we're immobile. To motivate yourself, you have to move to action. Look at the roots of those words, y'all. Move yourself to action. Do you remember Sleepless in Seattle? Tom Hanks said, until I'm feeling it, until I'm through this a little bit, I'm going to wake up, and I'm going to breathe in, and I'm going to breathe out, and I'm going to put one foot in front of the other until maybe I don't have to think as consciously about breathing in and breathing out and putting one foot in front of the other. And guys, sometimes our daily struggle is that. So power up. Number 2, the U is for upward focus. What do I mean by that? And y'all are like, uh-oh, she's going to preach. Nope. I'm going to say when we're staring at our own belly button, when we're focused on us and how we've been wrong or injustice, or when we're looking backwards in our rearview mirror over what we did wrong or that baggage that we're carrying or those past mistakes or what we should have done. One of my mentors used to say, stop shoulding all over yourself. We can't do anything about that stuff. We can't look down and expect to have upward mobility. We've got to have an upward focus. If you're a faith-based person like I am, that's awesome. We know we remain in vertical relationship. We remain in prayer. That's fine. But I also just mean in a really practical way. Where are we going? Where are we headed? What's positive? What's good? What can I focus on in an upward motion? So for push, P is power up. Sometimes we pretend. The U is for an upward focus. Focus on where we're heading, not what's wrong with where we are. Number 3, okay, you could probably guess what the S is. The S is smile. Guys, smile. You have to smile. Smile and it gets returned to you. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Maybe they needed it for later. You have to smile for yourself. Take some selfies of you smiling. Is it a real smile? Is it a fake smile? Is it stopping at here smile, or is it going all the way up? Smile at your kids. It matters. Smile at take some pictures and post them if you need to. Smile at people that you see out and about. Smile at yourself. Smile in a video. Why am I doing a video today when I'm not feeling it? Because I needed to. I needed to be smiling at you. I needed to know that you're smiling back at me. Guys, I don't teach from theory or from a book or anything that I don't also expect from myself, but I want you to smile. There is a line from the smash Broadway hit musical, Hamilton, that recurs, and it's, look around, look around. How lucky are we to be alive right now? And guys, even with the heavy and even with the hurt and even with some of the hopelessness, how lucky are we to be alive right now? Smile at the people playing Pokemon Go that you pass. Smile at the people you see hugging each other. Smile at a cute cat video if you need to. If you really need to smile, look at my personal page. There is a baby doing what's up with his daddy, and the belly laugh on that baby will make you smile. So smile is huge. It's important. We got to get out of our tears. And we got to get into our smiles. And sometimes we're smiling through those tears, and that's okay too. All right, so number 4, the H. The H is for heavy lifting. The way you train a muscle and the way you change your body and the way you change your state is to do some heavy lifting. I'm not sending you to the gym. It's a metaphor. What I mean is do some work. Do something for the love. Quit reading blogs, listening to podcasts, watching the videos. This is going to be short today so that you can do some heavy lifting. Reach out to some folks, set up some presentations, write an article for your own content creation. Whatever your business is, do some heavy lifting. Heavy lifting, whatever that looks like for you, increases your endorphins, levels out your serotonin, and helps you get out of that inaction, out of that paralyzed state. When you have someone whose muscles have atrophied, it's because they haven't used them. I want you to use your muscles for some heavy lifting. Guys, we've got to push. The world needs us. to push. And I'm not saying push in an aggressive, assertive, ugly kind of way. I'm saying we have to push ourselves. We have to be our best us. So you need to power up, and yes, sometimes pretend. You have to look upward instead of inward and downward and backward, because we're not going there. You've got to smile. Listen. You can tell I'm emotional today. Listen, we've got to smile. We've got to be that face and be that change that we want to see. We have to model optimism and excellence while we are hustling. You thought that the H was going to be for hustle, didn't you? While we're doing that heavy lifting, because we can finance the support of a grieving family. We can finance legal help for a family that's had injustice. We can support our men in blue. We can support our Black Lives Matter. We can support whatever cause, whether it's assistance for Orlando or condolences for Christine Grimmie's family, or maybe you want to reach out to the gorilla family or the alligator family. Guys, so much hurt and judgment right now. We've got to do the heavy lifting, push through it, not curl up and get inactive. We've got to get out there.